time controlling myself when I hear that. Welcome to Silas and Ami Show. I am Silas McBane.
And I'm Amy Kabar.
And our producer Jay, has a topic for us to discuss this evening. What do we got?
Just a moment.
Okay.
Randomizing.
Worst hobbies.
Oh my.
Worst hobbies. Why's it gotta be the worst?
All of them are terrible.
Wait, no.
Yes.
Almost all of them?
Yes.
Why would you say that?
It's like saying collecting. Like, things we should collect.
What's wrong with
Hobbies. Okay, fine. Name a hobby. What's one of your hobbies?
I have a
Tattoo
lot
collecting?
of hobbies. I
Piercings? Those are not hobbies.
No, tattoos and piercings are not hobbies.
Okay.
Okay. Is it my turn to talk now?
Go ahead.
Thank you. For example, one of my hobbies is fishing.
That's a sport.
So you are automatically going to disqualify my fishing as a hobby.
I mean, okay, so let's just say for the moment.
Well, then I guess maybe we need to boil it down.
Yeah, we need to define hobby.
Yeah, define hobby. Okay, work your Google machine. Tell me what a hobby is.
Okay, let's see.
Wiki it. Wiki.
So, and are we just trusting Wiki? I mean...
Well, Jesus, who wouldn't? They know everything.
Oh, yeah, sure they do.
They know
everything.
They know what poutine is.
I don't know.
I guarantee it. If you Googled poutine, bam, Wiki.
We should Google poutine. Somebody Google poutine. Well, I Google... What am I Googling?
You say it different than I do.
What am I Googling? That's because...
You're Googling hobby. Focus.
Hobby, okay.
Jeez, and you're a doctor. That scares the hell out of me, dude.
What?
Like, I'm going to go see my doctor, and they're going to be like, hey, so you're dying of... Oh, my God, there's a squirrel over there.
I know. It's a problem when you have ADD at the same time.
It's ridiculous.
I know.
All right. Hey, guess what? Wiki knows all about some poutine.
Let's see it.
It's a fast food dish.
It is. It's delicioso.
I don't know. It doesn't say that.
It is.
It does not say that.
Delicious.
Place of origin, Canada.
Yeah.
Creator, multiple claims. Those cheap Canadian bastards, they can't even figure out who did something right. No, I did it. No, my beard is bigger. I did it. Of course, main dish or side dish.
Is South Park Canadian?
Main ingredients, French fries, thin brown gravy, cheese curds. Wait.
That sounds so good.
Thin brown gravy?
Not that white crap you guys use here.
No, but I mean, there's like,
it.
I like thick brown gravy, but thin brown gravy.
I mean, it's thinnish.
So like chocolate milk.
No, that's liquidy, not thinnish.
This article
gravy.
is part of the series on Canadian cuisine. There's a series on Canadian food.
Well, I bet there's a series on American food too, and it's all about what
two
comes
topics:
in a
French fries, mayonnaise. It's over.
What about your
subtopic:
snowball?
Maple syrup. Over.
Snowball, American cuisine.
Hey.
What can you get in a packet?
Hey.
What can you wrap in
Self-respecting
a
Americans don't eat
piece of plastic, which lasts
snowballs.
forever?
Okay.
American cuisine.
Self-respecting Americans don't
Snowball,
eat hostess
Little
snowballs.
Debbie
We don't
cake,
eat that
Twinkie.
shit. Listen to me.
Really?
We don't eat it.
You don't? Are you just? We need to take a poll.
I do not eat snowballs.
You eat testicles.
Okay, in context, I have eaten lamb fries and Rocky Mountain oysters, which are fried animal testicles. Okay, I don't just randomly eat testicles. Producer John, do you eat snowballs?
Supposedly.
No.
I didn't say snowballs. All
Producer
these other
Jay,
things.
do you eat snowballs? No. Yeah, guess what? We are a sample size of the American culture right here, and we do not eat snowballs.
Let's not even compare.
All right. Poutine is a common Canadian dish, originally from Quebec, or Quebec.
Quebec. Correct.
Made with French fries topped with brown gravy and cheese curds. Sometimes additional ingredients are added.
Really? A hobby is a regularly undertaken activity that is done for pleasure, typically during one's leisure time. Hobbies can include the collection of themed items and objects, engaging in creative and artistic pursuits, playing sports, along with many more examples.
Boom!
By continually By continually participating in a particular hobby, one can acquire substantial skill and knowledge in that area.
Indeed. So, let's do it again. Hey, Silas,
generally
what are your
speaking-
hobbies? I like to go fishing.
Regularly? Do you regularly fish?
Yes, I mean, as often as I can, as I have time. I mean, it's not like I have
Fine.
a job and shit. I don't go fishing 14 hours a day, but yeah, I go fishing when I can.
I like to go fishing too.
What do you fish for?
Fish.
What kind of fish?
Whatever's in the lake.
Yeah, you don't go fishing.
I've been fishing.
What kind of fish? Have you ever caught a fish?
Yes, I've caught fish.
What kind of fish have you caught?
Jackfish. Pike. Walleye. Is that a fish?
It is a fish.
Just checking.
I don't know what a jackfish is. I'm assuming that's Canadian.
Bass?
Bass? What kind of bass? There's about 14 different kinds of bass.
Big ones.
Big ones. Oh, big ones. Oh, of course. The big one bass. Everybody knows that. How stupid of me. What's a jackfish?
I don't know. Pike. I think it's the same thing.
Pike. Pike? Like in Canada? Like a northern?
Yeah. Northern Saskatchewan.
I have caught northern pike actually on American water in Minnesota.
Let's look up jackfish.
If you must. So anyway, we're talking about hobbies.
Okay.
You have like a disdain for hobbies.
I just think that, I don't know. I just think
What-
people use
okay,
the word
well-
hobby as something to say, I need to get this $500 golf club, for example, because it's my hobby. And,
No.
you know, I mean,
No.
see, jackfish.
And
it's
I
a real
also play
fish.
golf.
You
I do
gosh.
play golf.
And you hike, and you like to camp, and go camping, and eat things with a spoon.
You're right.
Open tin cans.
You're right. Check. What else? I mean, you're right on the money so far. Keep going, man.
It makes no sense. Okay, fine, whatever.
I
I like to go eat at restaurants. That's my hobby.
That's
Yes, producer Jay has vetoed something.
Go ahead.
Let's please bring to attention that Amy Kabar just stated that Silas likes to eat things with spoons. What, pray tell, does that refer to about spoons?
Yeah, and how does that pertain to a hobby? Eating stuff with a spoon.
You said that you like to open cans with spoons when you go camping. Maybe I made that up. But we were talking about camping a while ago, and in one of the other episodes, and we were discussing how camping is stupid. And I
Wait,
said,
no.
because
Where was
why
I when
would
we
you
had
wanna
that
go camping
conversation?
when you don't have anything to open a can with? For example, you can open it with a spoon. That's fun.
Did we really?
Yes, you missed that. You must have been somewhere else.
I must have been tripping on acid at that time because I do not remember that conversation at all. However, so you would
Flashback.
classify your hobby as going to eat at restaurants.
A hobby, yeah. Good restaurants. I like to call myself a foodie.
Okay. Well, most humans do enjoy.
I like to travel. Is
Eating
that a
food?
hobby?
Yes, I would classify that as a hobby. I would.
Okay.
But of course, you would say fishing is not,
No, I mean, fun.
because it's a sport, even though Wikipedia said that it's a hobby.
Because Wikipedia is right about everything.
What are they wrong about?
Lots of things.
Like?
They don't. It's just random people adding stuff to the website.
What are they wrong about?
Lots of things.
Like?
Not everything is 100% accurate.
What are they wrong about?
I don't know off the
Like?
top of my head.
Specific example?
Like when my patients come in and tell me that they think that they read something on the internet and therefore it must be true. Like shingles. I had a patient that said, I have this shingles and I've had it for a week.
Did she
And then I
say that
told
she
her-
read on Wikipedia that she had shingles?
No.
Okay.
Then I said, okay, I'll give you a medicine and it will go away. And she said, what do you mean go away? And I'm like, I will give you an antiviral medication and it will go away. And she's like, but the internet said,
Not Wikipedia.
Wikipedia said,
She said Wikipedia.
maybe.
Okay, no.
For this
no,
context,
no,
yes.
No.
She said, it will be with me forever.
Full of shit.
That's what she said.
Full of shit.
It's fine, you can challenge me all you want. I'm just stating the obvious.
I have never seen a single thing on Wikipedia that's not true. Look
would
it up
you-
right now.
Oh,
They
be-
will tell you that
because you
Motown
are-
is not a song written by Michael Jackson. I bet.
Wikipedia is not 100% accurate.
All I'm asking you to give me is one example of where it's not.
I just did.
No, you didn't. You made that up as you went because you're trying to prove a point, and that's stupid. Because your patient said the internet, which means the Google machine. She did not specifically say Wikipedia. Did she?
She did.
Did she?
She did.
Amy?
She may have.
America 1, Canada 0. So, you would say that collecting things is a stupid hobby.
Yeah.
Why?
Because there's no purpose of collecting it. Except to just have it in a collection.
What's wrong with somebody who...
Because it's obsessive.
No. Now, there's too far.
Yeah.
And there's reasonable.
Collections are too far.
No, collections aren't too far.
Like, we have a beer mug collection at my house.
Once
for
again,
example.
Once again, I want to trade you for your husband. Because
Most of them
I
are
have a shot glass
ceramic.
collection. So he and I are soulmates, obviously, and belong together.
You have a shot glass collection.
As vast as the eye can see.
That is not mainstream has a shot glass collection.
You're damn right I do. And it is majestic.
And you go play golf.
I do play golf. Really,
Next thing you know, you're going to be wearing Abercrombie
badly.
and Fitch jeans.
All right, I'm wearing American Eagle jeans, actually.
Wow.
Which...
You are?
I'm wearing leather Chuck Taylors.
That's for children.
What?
American Eagle.
How many children are 6'6" for Christ's sake? They're not going to wear these pants.
That's maybe why they were at American Eagle.
You're telling me my pants are for children? What child is 6'6"? That's gross.
Teenagers.
Which one?
Those with
Name one.
many. You
Name one.
were a teenager and was 6'6"?
I was not 6'6" when I was a teenager. I didn't hit 6'6" until I was 20 years old.
Fine.
Yeah.
There are 6'6" teenagers.
Really? Look it up on Wikipedia.
All those basketball players.
Really, all of them?
A bunch of them.
They were 6'6" when they were teenagers? Yeah. How do you know that?
Because they're playing college basketball and they're 6 foot whatevers.
I played college basketball. You know that?
For college?
Yeah, generally, college basketball implies that you played for college.
We'll call that a Beanu. Just for those that didn't remember what Beanu meant. That's when you toot your own horn. Next.
Trying to make a point. Trying to make a point. It's not worthless. Listen, I have a shot glass collection.
You've confused me with your shot glass collection and American Eagle jeans.
Listen, well, no, you went there. You got all stupid with that.
So you go to like the mall and buy jeans from a store.
And I find massive amounts of poutine. You're right. Because that's what you do at the mall.
Poutine.
Mm-hmm. And actually, I think I ordered these pants online, okay? Because there's only a few places I can find pants because I'm really tall.
That's true. Beanu. That's true.
This is the episode
So you should go to the big and tall store.
Piss me off. No, because...
Skinny and tall store.
Because I'm just tall. I'm not big. So I go to the big and tall store. They're like, hey, we've got these pants that'll fit a guy that's 6'6".
So they should have like a skinny
wide.
And tall.
And I'm like, I'm not 6'6" wide. I'm just 6'6" tall. And they're like, yeah, these pants are for someone with like 93-inch waistband. I'm like, yeah, I don't really qualify for that. But maybe we can have them taken in a little bit on the sides.
Actually, you would probably save money if you learned to sew your own waist in.
Yeah. You know what? I could take that up as a hobby. That'd be fun.
Sewing! That's a terrible hobby.
I don't know. I think people that sew are very happy with their hobby.
If they're productive with it. Or like...
Why do you have to be productive? That's why it's a hobby, because you don't have to be productive. My
sister-in-law, for example, she's like a big knitter. That's great. You know, she also goes to school to be a farmer.
She's a big what?
Knitter.
Oh, I was about to call you racist. Sorry, misunderstood you. Yes, continue.
Well, she knits all sorts of things, and that's great. Knit a shawl, knit a blanket, knit a toque. That's fine.
Knit a what? A what? What was the last thing?
A toque.
A toque?
Hat.
Like from the Lord of the Rings? Like Peregrine Toque?
Huh? No, toque. T-O-Q-U-E.
That's...
Toque.
Huh.
Hat for winter.
We'll we'll take this up again after the break.
Teachers tell me what to do and I don't give a damn. It's time we take these mothers down. Sit back, relax, we'll show you how.
We're back. Our engineer John mentioned to us the hobby of gardening.
John, do you garden? Yes. Do you grow vegetables or do you garden?
We grow vegetables.
That's fine. Growing
and
vegetables
we grow
is
herbs.
It's the
Herbs,
same thing.
what kind
That's
of
the same
herbs?
thing
And we
as
grow
gardening.
what kind of herbs?
real. Yeah.
Easy.
We have a
He's not Canadian.
5-year-old rosemary plant. We got a 5-year-old thyme that
Well,
grows all year long.
Chives.
5-year
Many
rosemary
chives.
Aren't you special?
Mints of various sorts. There's a chocolate mint.
So
plant.
you've kept something alive for 5 years. Okay, we're done with you. Next.
Wow.
I do not have a green thumb. I will just admit that right now.
You know what I have?
Everything I bring into my house dies.
You know what I have? A garden.
What do you have in your garden?
I have corn. I have sweet peas.
Corn.
I have carrots. I have cabbage.
Prove
I
it.
have jalapenos.
Prove it.
Would you like to drive 3.5 hours to my house to see my garden?
No, I just want to see a picture.
I don't take pictures of my garden.
You don't eat vegetables, but you grow them.
Who said I don't eat
Earlier
vegetables?
today, you were saying you don't like things that have roughage. You eat things that have a heartbeat.
I
Like
prefer
testicles.
things that used to be alive.
Like
But yes, there are
testicles?
things that accompany my
Alive items.
things that used to be alive.
So you're suggesting that corn and sweet peas were not alive?
They didn't have a heartbeat.
Okay, that's fine. I'll give you
Yeah.
that.
So gardening, yes, gardening is a
Fine.
hobby.
Growing vegetables and herbs or herbs or whatever you want to call them
Herbs.
is a
Said
hobby.
herbs.
Okay, fine, I'll give you that. But weeding is not considered gardening. I'm just telling you that now.
I think weeding means something different in Canada than it does in America. I think it means something different in Colorado than it does here, too. Just as a sidebar.
That could also be considered a hobby, probably.
I'm sure that you would give them shit about that, too. Because
That's
nobody has a
prob-
hobby that
Like,
makes
is
any sense to you,
smoking
right?
A hobby?
Huh?
Is smoking a hobby, or is
No,
that just
that's a habit.
Now here's a good question. What's the difference, really?
Between a habit and a hobby?
I mean, you like to do both.
Yeah.
You're inclined to do both. One is drawing you in. They both draw you in. You could be an addict to gardening. That's your hobby.
I suppose anything could be taken too far and be turned into a habit or an addiction of some kind.
Or
I
hobby.
suppose. No, I think
So any hobby could become a habit, an addiction.
It could, I think, but then you end up with your own reality
because you
TV
think-
show on
because-
A&E.
Yeah, but then there's like people that are like, oh, I used to have a hobby and it was like going out and partying with my friends. And
That's not a
sporting
hobby. That's not a hobby. That's not a hobby.
things you do
It's
on
a
a regular...
recreational activity.
Oh, golf is not a recreational activity. It's just a hobby.
Actually, it crosses the line. It's both, like fishing.
And knitting.
I don't
And
know how
gardening.
anyone could say knitting is a recreational hobby or activity, but I'm sure somebody does.
Sewing. Those are all hobbies. We should have a list of hobbies. What are the weirdest
It
hobbies?
sounds like there are a lot of hobbies, but you don't have a single one, so what's wrong with you? You're making fun of everybody that's got hobbies. What the hell's your problem?
What is my hobby? I don't have hobbies because I think they're stupid.
What an empty life you live.
No, not at all. I
What
love
an
my
empty,
life.
dark Canadian life you live.
Eating. My hobby's eating.
That's retarded. You can't. That's like me saying taking a dump every day. That's my hobby. No, I do that because I have to.
Oh, you don't enjoy it?
Hell yes, I enjoy
Well,
it.
there you go.
But even if I didn't enjoy it, I would do it anyway. You know why? It kind of got to happen at some point.
Some people don't.
Shut up. Shut up.
Baking. Conlanging? What's a conlanger?
What? A what?
Conlanging is a hobby.
What? Why don't you explain that to me? What is that?
Not cunning langing. Conlanging.
Is that like a character off Mortal Kombat?
A planned or constructed language. Conlang. Constructed is a language whose phonology, grammar, and or vocabulary has been consciously devised by an individual or group instead of having developed naturally.
That's me. I do that.
Like texting is a conlang. Yes, producer J.
Kung Lao.
Do you know the most famous conlang that was created in World War II?
Morse code?
No.
Are you talking about like the wind talkers? The Indian people?
No.
What about Indian people?
Not like you. The other Indians. Shit, that was racist. I'm sorry. I did it.
Bus
again.
spotting. Herping. What's a herper?
What?
Herping. Is that like
Yeah, you can find those at the
attaining
mall too.
herp keys? Herping. What's
They're right
herping?
next to the poutines, usually.
Herping is the act of searching for amphibians or reptiles. That's strange.
Yes, producer Jay.
That's where we get herpetologist.
Oh,
Herpetologist.
herpetologist. What about the act of searching for vampires?
Is that a hobby?
Could be.
Do you want to make it to one?
In Twilight, there was somebody who was looking for vampires the whole time, wasn't there?
Wait a second. You said you never saw Twilight.
I didn't. I just heard about this chick that did stuff.
You heard about this chick that did stuff.
The chick in the movie!
I didn't see the Twilight movies either.
But you heard all about it from your teenage daughter. So you
Well,
say.
yeah, anybody that's got a teenage daughter knows more than they want to know about Twilight. That's just all there is to it.
Stone collecting?
Yeah, what's wrong with people collecting rocks and stuff? Man, why are you so down on people enjoying their free time doing stuff that interests them?
I just don't have random interests like that.
You have a dark, empty Canadian life.
Gungoozling. What is this?
May have done that in the
A
shower.
gungoozler is a person who enjoys watching activity on the canals in the United Kingdom.
I can't say I have ever explored that.
The term is also often used in a more general way to describe those who have an interest in canals and the canal life, but do not actively participate. This sounds like a lot of different things.
I like it. I like it.
Aspects of gungoozling, much like train spotting. Speaking of good movies.
I'm going to go with you on that. That was a good movie.
Yeah, and very good soundtrack, which, speaking of soundtrack, somebody borrowed my soundtrack and I have not gotten it back.
Did you say, you said borrowed?
Yeah?
Borrowed?
Yes, producer Jay.
Are you telling us that you have a soundtrack to your life and someone stole it?
My life is not about train spotting.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Wait, say borrowed again.
Borrowed.
Say it again. Say it again.
Borrowed. What are you saying?
Borrowed.
Borrowed.
Yeah, borrowed.
Borrowed.
You know, say it.
Borrowed.
There you go.
Borrowed.
See?
I borrowed.
Today you are an honorary American.
Oh, gosh. Canal artwork.
No, get to a more interesting hobby. Yes.
To answer the earlier question, it's Esperanto. Esperanto.
What is?
The very famous artificial language that was created prior to World War II.
Oh, we don't care. So,
Jeez, man.
element collecting.
Elements collecting.
Ooh, this is kind of cool. They have a periodic table. See, I'm a nerd. I'm officially a nerd.
See, you need to find yourself a hobby that
This is not nerdy.
coincides with your nerdy
I'm
side.
not artistic
It'll
or
make you happy.
creative.
No, you don't
I
have to
just-
be.
I like to learn new languages. Is that a hobby?
I would say. I would say.
When was the last time I did that? Not really recently. I
Don't know. Well, that's your own fault, but I'm just saying. Who's texting you? Is it your husband? Is it somebody with some french fries?
Oh, God, do I ever wish.
Who's texting you? Is it one of your patients? They have syphilis?
Actually, it's my friend.
You have a friend?
Yes.
Is it a boy or a girl?
And is that a hobby?
Yeah, is it a hobby,
Friending?
having friends?
No.
Clearly.
Okay, so
What's your friend say?
this is sort of inappropriate and yucky, but so
Oh, that's a win. Go. Go, let's hear it.
so she has a retained tampon.
She what? She has a what kind of tampon? What kind of tampon? Is that like a flavor or a brand? Or?
Tampon that has been in for many days.
Why would
by
somebody...
accident.
How is that an accident? I don't understand that being an accident.
That's the thing.
I don't understand that being an accident.
It was an accident.
Wait,
And
no.
she,
Stop,
and then she realized
stop.
it was there.
No, reverse. Hit reverse. How in God's holy name is that an accident?
Sometimes people get them in there and forget that they were there.
All right. I'm gonna give you that because
It's not the first.
I'm in uncharted waters here.
People,
okay,
people do that by accident a lot.
Okay,
And then you have to go in there and get it, and it's rank.
Oh wait. Okay, so it's not like, oh, I forgot this was here, I need to replace it. It's like, oh, I forgot this was here. Let's go to the ER.
Yes.
Grodiest thing ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's grody.
Yeah, that is...
I'm sorry.
That's a top 5 or worst thing, nasty. Yeah, that's not her hobby, is it?
Oh, man, no. Anyway, what her question was is, should I douche? Oh, I don't know if you guys know what that is, but that's just not cool.
No, I'm familiar.
You are?
Oh, I've never done it, but I know what it is.
It's like an enema for your vagina.
I've seen the commercials on TV and stuff.
Commercials? They still have those?
Yeah, I mean, they're like running in the beach and shit afterwards. It's like the greatest thing that's ever happened to a woman. They play volleyball when they're done. They play tennis.
That's a Tampax commercial.
No, it's not. It's a douche commercial, and they go running down the beach, dude, and the sun is setting, and there's like unicorns and rainbows and stuff, and all of a sudden,
That's My Little Pony.
It's like the moment when Jesus returns. So yes, she should, because it's going to be obviously the most magical moment of her entire life. Yeah, that's it. Summer's Eve.
Douching?
I'm just saying.
I don't know why you know more about this than I do.
I watch TV, dude.
I don't watch commercials.
Look, Wikipedia knows all about Summer's Eve.
Oh, it's Wikipedia.
Hey, I told you already. You wanted to challenge me on that. There is nothing they don't know, and there's nothing they're wrong about. You know they make bath gel?
What do you do with that?
What do you do with any bath gel? What? It's not like it doesn't have to be invasive just because it's Summer's Eve. It's a bath gel.
So it's just a company.
Huh?
It's just a company that does stuff. Makes stuff. Douches, etc.
Yeah, it's like Oscar Mayer. They make bologna. Man, they also make sausage. Hey, guess what? They make some really kick-ass hot dogs. They don't do just one thing. They don't have to.
I would think that douching was its own market.
It's kind of a big deal.
No, people should not douche.
Why?
It's not normal.
Why is it not normal? Why do you not...
Douching
listen,
is not
I'm not a woman,
okay.
so I'm asking, and this is a fair and honest
Because
question.
you throw off the pH of all that stuff in there, it needs to just do its own thing. It regenerates itself.
The pH. Like P-H-A-T?
Like... Oh,
Like that stuff is fat, yo.
Wow.
Like the pH?
pH like acidic versus alkaline. pH, chemistry, science. Did you take any science in your life?
Like Duracell? Alkaline? Energizer.
Oh, God.
Hail to the V.
V?
So it says, a 2011 TV ad caused controversy over the use of racial stereotypes. This ad featured different colored hands. I'm sorry.
What?
Different colored hands mimicking talking vaginas and was titled Hail to the V.
What?
Hey, it's on Wikipedia. Don't argue with it.
Oh, this is terrible. This is just another reason we don't read Wikipedia randomly.
It's not random. Oh, this is funny, though. If you're under 17, cover your ears.
What? You shouldn't be
Comedian
watching-
Stephen Colbert parodied the ads on the Colbert Report by advertising products that target men's deeply troubling genitals, called Autumnal Afternoon Pine Fresh Dick Scrub and Cucumber Ball Dip.
So that's like a douche for men.
Yeah. See, once again, Wikipedia
Oh, Wikipedia.
saves the
Yes,
day.
Wikipedia, because ball scrub is real.
Douche is real.
Douche is different. Do you think that's where the term douchebag comes from?
Oh, are you kidding me? You seriously are asking me that question?
Ew.
You're not that naive, are you?
I mean, I thought about it, but douche is shower in French. So
Ooh, well, that I guess I didn't know.
Yeah, douche.
But yes, to answer everyone's questions, Wikipedia knows everything. Douchebag does actually come from douche.
And you should not
it is
douche.
typically used very appropriately. And we'll catch you next time. Good night, kids.
I don't give a damn.